going up high.
Oh, trouble. One car slides to the inside. It's Johnson for the second time. And that
just snapped around.
will likely put him out of this race for the 6th straight year.
Oh, yeah, that's...
You got to think now that Ollie.
Fucking brake failed.
But it could be that Jamie Mack hit something from the 48 car.
Or were there any parts or pieces that flew off the 48 car?
That is
hard. That's a wicked hit.
Remember, we're talking 200 mile an hour down into that corner.
When Johnson,
Jimmy said it was blowing up, Rick. Keselowski makes the pass. He's in front of the 5, but not completely cleared it. Here comes the 48 to the inside. The 48 still smoking. 3 wide for the lead as they enter turn 3. Brad Keselowski on the outside. Around goes the 48. The 48 blows up and into the wall it goes. The caution comes out again. 48 of Jimmie Johnson into the wall. Coming out of turn 3. Backs it into the wall.
Flat or something.
A little contact there between he and Casey Kane.
There was some contact, but we heard Jimmie Johnson say
after they come through the trial, well, he realizes he has a problem. It looked like the car got pretty loose right there. As he moves down, I believe he blows a left rear tire, sends him into Eric Almirola. Daniel Suarez has to avoid him, spins to the infield. I think other than some tires, Daniel might be okay. Heavy damage to the 48 of Jimmie Johnson. On the 48, Jimmie Johnson.
I think.
Oh, Johnson gets turned.
Not again.
Kyle Busch into Larson into Johnson. And for what, the 7th year in a row, Jimmie Johnson will crash out of the Clash.
That was so unnecessary.
Teammate to the 4 cars behind him.
Oh, into the wall again. This time Eric Almirola caught up. The 00 of Joey Gase and the 34, who had a great run tonight, gets caught up in it. Michael McDowell.
Oh, Jimmie Johnson as well.
The 48 of Jimmie Johnson just got back on the lead lap. Not a lot of damage to the 48.
Jones did not.
Come on.
Jones, his teammate Suarez, William Byron, Jimmie Johnson are all in it along with Ty Dillon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trevor Bayne was able to weave his way through there.
Caution. And the green and white checkered flag.
Caution in there. Caution's out.
Lap 159.
Now that looks like it might have been a tire. He was really, really loose. I could see him fighting the car as we had him in some.
Well, we listened in.
Right front came apart. Just ripped the right front off the car.
Ski involved in Almirola and Jimmie Johnson.
Oh, he checks up a lot. Oh, that gets 11 loose underneath the 10 in Almirola.
Oh boy, the 2 got a ton of damage. So did 48. Wow, the 48 plowed in that inside wall.
Then the 48 of Jimmie Johnson backs it into the wall in turn 7, but he's able to get onto pit road. We stay green. The battle for the lead continues between Chase Elliott.
47 of AJ Allmendinger, kind of a dive bomb move. That's a tough spot. Sometimes the spotters can't see it, can't tell you're there. Really the same thing we saw happen.
Roval. Now he goes to the inside. Here comes Jimmie Johnson.
Oh!
Blocks the brakes up.
Oh, he's
and he's going to slide. He slides through the middle. Truex gets tagged. Now it'll be a fight for the finish line. Ryan Blaney in the 12 will win.
he stopped. He came to a full stop to make sure that he was good with NASCAR. Where's he going to finish? It's showing 1 point to the good.
Oh, my goodness.
It looked like it sucked Jimmy into him. I think he made a miscalculation there.
Yeah, Menard comes off the wall a little bit. It just you know, a misjudgment.
Yeah.
And made contact, turned him around.
Look at all. I mean, look at that. That's a water-wrecked race car.
Decides on the 48, trying to put him a lap down as well.
We showed that.
Oh, contact.
Jimmie Johnson hit the 3 of Austin Dillon. And a caution does come out.
I think the 3 had an issue. Went up the track, hit the wall, the 48. Oh, wait a minute. We got an
A
issue on the
slide by
racetrack.
the 48. Jimmie Johnson sideways will stay here.
He's got some damage to that right rear. He's made contact with something.
7. Right rear tire is down.
Down into turn 1 here. Really loses the back, just gets really loose, and they're going so fast in full throttle. It's no way.
were running up in the high lane and got caught up.
Yeah.
And that looks like part of McDowell's number 34 semi-attached to Jimmie Johnson's car.
48.
Jimmie Johnson with a lot of right side damage, and the result?
Blew a right front tire. I hit a piece of debris.
Look at this battle.
We got a big crash here.
Did he
Slamming the wall hard. The 34. You see the 24 also involved with
cars
Williams
in this wreck?
Look at the 48. Jimmie Johnson as well.
There's nowhere to go.
He was in. There he is on the inside, making up ground here, trying to draft their 3 wide right there. And I don't know, Jimmie just doesn't think he had enough room down here. His teammate very tight on his door. That was the Byron car, but I don't know if Jimmie knew they were 3 wide.
Something happened riding them all.
out there.
See the view he has.
Still 2. Still 2.
Oh, he's been told 2. The whole time he's been told 2. He's got the spotter.
Yeah, he knows he's got 2 guys out there if he's listening to the spotter. But the 24 just gave him no room, and I don't know if William could have gave him more room or not, but there just wasn't any room.
Fortunate to get away with that.
How about Alex Bowman in the 88?
Oh,
he gets a shove. He's going to go sideways right in front of the pack. The 48 caught up, and the 9 is caught up. The caution has come out. He got a big shove right into the front of the pack. The 42 of Kyle Larson, he is there. The 11 is caught up. And flames coming out from underneath the 48 of Jimmie Johnson. Alex Bowman up front. Goes to 48. Jimmie Johnson sliding as he goes through the turn. And he hits the wall. Caution comes out.
Kurt on the outside, right there on corner entry. Back of the car started coming around on the 48. Jimmie did a really nice job being at a racetrack.
He did do a good job. That thing was gone.
You're right here. He's still driving it. He hadn't quit. Wide open in the gas. Now it starts to come around. Get off the brake. Get off the gas. Just couldn't.
The 48 of Jimmie Johnson got into the 10, who was turned around.
I think he was extremely lucky.
Look at Matt. Look at Chase Elliott. Oh, gosh. I would say that
his pushes were a little much, and looks like that was the case there. But our ally Chevy was really strong. Hate that we were torn up.
Oh, Jimmie Johnson going around.
Into the wall hard.
Unbelievable, our leader. Shaking his head, boy, you know he's frustrated. Hard to come around.
Johnson was a couple of 100 feet for only his 3rd stage win since NASCAR adopted this form of racing.
17. So you see Jimmie turns down low, runs all 4 on that apron like he's been doing. Oh, the 17 had to check up just a little bit, and Jimmie's right front made contact and turned him around. Boy, it didn't take much, just the tiniest bit. Oh, yeah, you can see the 17 of Buescher just gets a little loose, makes a little contact with the outside wall, checks up. He in the 48 of Jimmie Johnson.
Bowman, Blaney, and the rest. Here we go.
Big push coming, still there, bumper.
Backstretch, final
He's got
time.
a pretty good run on Keselowski here. I don't know if he's close enough. Brad Keselowski.
3.5.
Off turn 4 into the checkered flag. Michigan's Brad Keselowski wins NASCAR's longest ever race.
Hell of a job. Hell of a job.
And when a car does get slowed down on, it's a chain reaction, a domino effect that starts way up here. And then look at the cars. There's nowhere for these guys to go because of how
Champ up the outside.
Oh, Kevin Harvick to the inside, turns Johnson. Caution. So here goes Jimmie to the outside of the 47 of Stenhouse through the tri-oval. Side drafts. Now here comes a pretty big run from Kevin Harvick being pushed by the 17. And Kevin just decides to take, there's a small gap there between Stenhouse and Jimmie Johnson. Chris Buescher.
Let's ride with Kevin Harvick.
was so close there.
Loop that is crossed prior to the caution flag, where you see Jimmie going around off the bumper of Brad's number 2.
Yeah, and what you saw, Jimmie was up there pushing the 12 of Blaney, and Brad Keselowski kind of had a little bit of a run, waited a little bit further back. I mean, he did it perfectly, timed it perfectly, and Jimmie just wasn't there quick enough to try to put that block on and turn himself around.
Racetrack during the caution and blow the track. They blow that debris down into the sticky. 48 into the fence,
hard into the wall, and the caution will come out.
That is a lot of damage. Jimmie Johnson having a good run. A lot of speed.
Did we have a tire down or just get away from you? I don't know, man. It's been an ugly lap or so. I don't.
Just around. He's already loose, and now he's just chasing it up the racetrack and just simply doesn't have enough room.
So what we were talking about, the blowers.
The 9 out of shape. Here comes the 22. Logano's going to take the lead away from Denny Hamlin. 2 laps to go.
Bubba Wallace on the outside.
Big run. Contact made again. Bubba Wallace sideways. Can he save it?
William Byron. They're wrecking.
Now the 22 goes around.
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
The caution's going to come out now. Big wreck behind him. Bubba Wallace got through. Tyler Reddick hard hit. Jimmie Johnson caught up in the 48.
Yeah, big damage on Jimmie's car.
Could this be it for the 7-time champion? Not making the playoffs in his final year.
William Byron. So there's big contact right there with Bubba Wallace. Then William Byron through the middle. Even more contact with William Byron. I think that's where maybe the 22 car lost the right rear tire. Either that or just, Jimmie sees all this going on in front of him and is trying to get out of the gas. Lifting, and Matt Kenseth up the racetrack into the side of the 48. Jimmie clips Tyler Reddick, sends him into the fence. Helpless feeling for a lot of those guys, because once you get kind of turned, you're on your way wherever you're going into the fence.
He gets tagged by Austin Dillon.
And something was broke.
Jimmie Johnson.
I saw what you saw, Jeff. The first car I see wiggle and move out of chaos. Jimmie Johnson just cannot find any points. This is going to happen.
Clear. Inside. Go outside.
Dillon.
Oh, looks like
He had a good run on the outside, and he just, nothing he could do. Matt with a big hit.
it's almost like the 22 had a left front tire go flat. So looking at that.
Lap 108, you're clear. 108 at the line here.
Oh, we got a crash!
48 goes around. The big one happening. The one's upside down.
Slow, big wreck behind you.
Kurt Busch climbed all over the top of the 41 of Custer. The 2 is around. Playoff contenders involved. Look at what happened.
14 car has the 48 car out of control through the tribal and gets into the left rear quarter panel and turns the 48